Hello everyone, welcome to Tino shop. So today we are going to do a nails marathon. So I am hoping to do 5 different sets today, and they are salon ready nail set. So we're gonna start our first set. Before we do, I am gonna write in my website first. Hi everyone, hi Abby, hello Chris.
I have
At
requested.
shop. Okay, all the product that I use is at www.tinovo.shop. This way you can purchase your product. Pin comments. And let me accept this. My gloves. Hi, Cara. Hello. Hi, it's a nail atelier. Tony, today is a holiday. It's Tino. It's Tino. Glad you went live right now. Oh, Carolee. Carolee have a hard day today. I'm here now. I'm gonna be here all day long. We will do this live, and then we're gonna do another live and another live, and we're gonna do it until we get tired of it. Okay, gloves ready.
Don't be looking too cute so soon, honey.
And let me flip the screen over. Okay. Hi, Abby. Abby is super excited, ultra excited today. Okay, let me show you my first design. So the first design are very simple. Okay. One of the salon ready technique. What I basically do is that I use cat eye. This is a color that I use. I use all colors, but I started out with cat eye on the background. Right here, all magnetic cat eye. I will show you all the trick in cat eye today, and that moving circle, that black hole effect that a lot of people like, but not a lot of people know how to do it. I show you. So just the cat eye background is simple, and then I just chrome it, which chrome base and unicorn chrome. And my favorite is blue right now. I'm really into blue, so I'm using my unicorn chrome. I already use most of it, but unicorn chrome is a glass chrome that I'm using. Basically, it's see through, and you still can see colors. On the thumb, you can see. On the other nail, I didn't put blue unicorn chrome, but the thumb I did. So you can see the difference. And then I just put on my clear spider gel. You see this spider gel right here is clear. So I can make super straight line. You can see how straight the line is. And I just string it through. So very easy. It's only require about 3 or 4 products. But I'm going to do something different. You already know me. I'm not going to do the same things. So I'm doing something like this with pigment. It's a different design. It's not going to be the same design. So that is our first set. Salon ready. Okay, I'm going to put everything back. Put it here. All right, we're ready. Where's our tips? Take our nail tips.
You're so cute.
So we're going to use straight tips first. Most of them are going to be stilettos. That's how I plan it out. I'm going to save the thumb. I haven't even made video for the design that I planned yet. I already have about 20 content that I did. So I'm very happy about that. That's going to last me to the 3rd. So,
moderate.
Tara, not yet. But I'm looking for about 15 more. Salon ready. Okay.
Tara, if you're here, say something.
Okay, now I am gonna start out. I'm gonna start out with metal effect gel. So I'm gonna guide you through how I'm achieving this look. So as you notice, it have gold chrome down here, which is a unique thing. But up here, you see color ombre. How they do that? Okay, so first I figure if the background here is white, it's gonna help me put the pigment on. Okay, um, pigment base wouldn't work because then I have to ombre pigment base onto the gold chrome, which is what I thought at first, but then it's gonna be a little bumpy, the texture, and then when I put the pigment on, it's just not gonna turn out well. So my alternative method is start out with white and gold chrome somehow. Okay, that's the first step. So I am using white metal effect gel because metal effect gel you cannot hear chrome with it. So I'm gonna put white metal effect gel on here and then put gold chrome on. Okay. If you don't have white metal effect gel, you can put a white gel, but then you have to put chrome base or a top coat on, and then you can chrome it. So it's 2 layers. If you have metal effect gel, you only put 1 layer. So metal effect gel on, gold chrome on. But then I have to put on pigment, which I need to put matted on because everything have to stick to pigment. So I put matted and then I put pigment on, chrome it, and then clear spider gel on. So that is a general idea, but I'm gonna dive into it now.
Those are beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. It's like a beetle, Egyptian beetle inspired, scarab inspired.
You mean the flesh-eating beetles?
Yes, flesh-eating beetles. It's more elegant to call it as scarab. All right. Let me clean my tool. Make sure I mix it well so everything is come together. And I need an oval brush. This is an old one, so I'm gonna clean it. Oh, a flat brush will do too. Okay, white metal effect gel all over the nails. The whole nail here, the whole nail here. This one is a little different. I'm gonna do a tips. So let's start with this 2 finger first.
And yes, this live will be saved.
Oh, Tara, so I have a question. So I plan to do multiple live, right? And I don't want to do it in one live stream. I want to do a nail set and then I want to get up live and then I get on to do another nail set so we can save each live separately. But I wonder if I just repost one live today, but I do 5 different live, but I save it in archive. Do you still able to post on YouTube? The rest of them, or I have to post it for you to post on YouTube? That's why I wonder. If you cannot post it, then I will post all the live I did today, and then I figure if you screen record it, you might able to post a live even if I not repost it yet. Okay.
She said, no, I have to save each live from your post.
Okay, good. I will repost every live then. So what I'm doing is I make sure that the surface is dust free. Okay. Now metal effect gel are cell level. So you want to wait until you see this. See perfection right there? That is when you put it in so your chrome can be good. Okay. Cure this.
So you started off with what?
White metal effect gels. Okay, I'm gonna do this finger again too. I forgot to shape the nails. I will shape it later. You have to make sure that your brush are dust free, everything are dust free.
Sterile, clean environment.
Okay.
I was wondering the same thing, hippie love. What is a grip?
Where's what?
Abby said, if I were to paint a whole nail with the white metal effect, I'd be charging a grip.
I know, right? But this is the whole long nails.
Well, remember, we had Northern Lights down here. I'm not sure Abby has a use anymore. We don't, you know,
Right.
we took our own pictures.
Right.
So he put the jar in front of the light so that it engages the sensor.
Yeah, I need the sensor to be on.
Since
Hear
it's got
this.
a real hand in there.
Okay. Put it here. This one, I'm gonna start out with nude first. Choose a nude for this. Where's that nails? Tan nude. This one is cream nude. Ooh. Tan nude.
Grip means more money.
Okay.
What brushes would you recommend as a beginner?
Beginner. For this step, you start out with oval brush first. But for beginner, if you're into art, you should have everything. Be into art. Art brush. Let's start out with coloring brush and painting brush first. Since it's used mostly for line and coloring. Here this. But eventually you will end up with all the brush if you're into art.
Once you get one in your hand, you realize you need them all.
Ombre brush is very useful for certain techniques too, especially for salon ready. All the design that I do, I use a lot of ombre brush. Not just for ombre, but for picking up gel. We're gonna do gel marble, other fun things. Hear this.
Bonjour, mes chéris.
And I'll share with you some of the glimpse on salon.
No glimpses. All right, give them a glimpse.
Okay.
A sneak peek.
All right. Now, let's do a second coat for this.
You should buy the brushes from the website pinned below.
Yes, tinovo.shop. It's Kolinsky acetone proof. Okay, paint it over. Here.
Well, see, that I didn't ruin the sneak peek, but then everybody will start asking other questions about other nails we're not doing yet, and it'll be confusing later on.
Well, they wouldn't know which nail I'm talking about.
Welcome to the Family Nails by Lorena.
Hi, Lorena.
First time live with you.
Okay, here. So I would do these two nails first. Okay, because these other nails are a little bit different. So I want you to get the feel of this. See, it's Metal Effect Gel. I am going to put gold chrome on it now. That's my gold chrome. Okay. And I need shadow applicators. Okay, so it's gonna be an ombre tip. So I'm gonna start right about up here. Right here.
You're going to ombre the chrome?
Yes, I'm gonna ombre the chrome.
Can you explain the reasoning using white metal effect and not pigment base?
Oh, pigment base you wouldn't be able to put on chrome. Pigment base is for pigment. If you put on chrome, it's gonna be glittery. No, pigment base it's not chrome base. I call it pigment base for a reason. So no, it's a wrong material. White metal effect gel is the right material for chrome. Yeah, don't use pigment base for that. That's a wrong thing to use. Chrome is stick to different material. It prefer a surface that are non-white and soft, not a hard gel surface. A surface like metal effect gel or chrome base, but pigment stick on differently. It require semi-sticky surface, not too wet. It wouldn't thrive on no white, but it will thrive on semi-sticky.
She says she's asking for a friend.
Yeah. No, don't use for pigment base. A friend?
Right.
Where is she?
We thought the name, was self-explanatory. Or we at least would have thought that
It's not Lindsay, isn't it?
No, it was Abby.
Oh, it's Abby.
So I don't know why she just didn't,
Okay, see that? Abby love pigment base. Okay, now I tap it just gently because you want it to be like that. Okay, you want it to be faded like that. But these dust are lightly tap on, so you have to take a glove or fingers and you just press it, so you can lock it in. Press it. So the pigment gonna go over here. Okay. Now I have to use pigment. Okay. Because if I use pigment base, I wouldn't be able to put chrome on. I'd be able to put pigment on, but I wouldn't be able to put chrome on. So I have to do it this way. Pigment base was my first thought too, but then when I think about this gold chrome, I was like, no way. So this is how I deal with this: is start out with white metal effect gel first, and now when it comes to pigment, I'm gonna use matte. Okay, and my first thought is, why don't you pigment base and then put the whole nail with pigment, and then you can chrome on? Well, it's because of this. If I were to chrome on top of already pigment background, like I already have purple and blue like this, like purple and blue, and then I put a gold chrome on, what happened is, you see the ombre is not perfect. It's like salt and peppers. It wouldn't be pretty. So I choose to ombre first, and then the pigment I would dust over it. So it's overlapping this imperfection right here and make the whole thing beautiful. The ombre transition is more beautiful. So I saved you a little bit of troubles. So remember, you don't want to chrome ombre over colors. Chrome ombre never perfect unless you chrome it with another chrome. But I choose pigment over chrome, laying over chrome, so it'd be more beautiful. Let's do this now too, and then we'll start with the coloring.
The fun part.
So you gotta see the chrome ombre again. So I am rubbing it solidly to about half the nails. This stick I need a different stick. That's better. Okay, so solid chrome on the tips. Make sure you rub it well. Make sure it's covered well. Then just a little bit of chrome. You're gonna tap it. Let me zoom in so you can see. I'm gonna gently tap it. See that? See that? Tap, but don't look at the shadow applicator. Look at the nail itself, so you can monitor its process to see if the color even. You can move on, or not yet. If it's not yet even, then you can stay a little bit and adjust, move around. Just remember minimum amount of chrome and light tap. It's like you put on makeup, but you're afraid to.
But you're afraid to.
It's like you put on makeup for a wedding. You don't want to go all got. Okay, just like this. See that? Now it's nice, but it's loose. Okay, it's not, it's not like this. Why rub it on solid? It's loose, so it can come up. So just to be safe, I lock it in. See, I lock it in.
So you just come straight down on top of it and just pressing.
Yeah, just make sure your glove is clean though. Okay, after you lock it in, now you can dust, you can do whatever you like. And I'm gonna wipe it through a little bit. You can use a clean shadow applicator if you want. You can get me a clean shadow applicator. A bunch.
Yeah, I know where that.
Okay. I just use the clean sponge for this. Okay, make sure everything clean. Now, I'm gonna use pigment on this, so I need something that pigment are sticking to. I'm using matted. There was a whole thing on the circle right there. Well, there was a whole bunch. Some of the circle. You just check all of them to make sure. If not, that's fine. There was a bag somewhere a long time ago.
I thought we took it down to.
Let's use matted. It's fun. Let's use matted. So matted can stick to pigment also. Okay. Make sure this surface is clean. Let me wipe off some of the imperfection on this white right here. Okay. Put matted on and cure it for 10 seconds for ombre, for pigment. That's why you have to make sure the gold is nice and clean. Don't worry about it dust, and make sure the gold is nice and clean, so it can be it cannot be shimmer. Cure this. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just about 8-10 seconds. That's it. Just partially cure. Same thing on this one. That's why you have to make sure that it's dust free. So when you put matte on, it doesn't make your gold become shimmers. This gold is a pressed solid gold, so the chance that it's become shimmer are not very likely, but you still should be aware of it, of all the loose dust. Okay, mat it on. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi, Gagan. Hello, Gagan. Okay, ready for pigments? Paper towels. Okay, pigment. I'm gonna use neon pigment. I'm gonna use these and my pigment brush. Dust it out on the paper towels. Make sure it's free of pigment, and I'm gonna choose the color purples. Going in so you can see. You can see the magic of the pigment brush and the super pigment. Remember, if you're light-handed, you're gonna find this fading step semi-difficult. Remember to take your brush and run it through the paper towel a few times like this. Lighten up the pigment level in your brush so you can blend it easier. Make sure it's beautiful so the next color can also be beautiful. Just like butter, honey.
Like butter? Smooth.
What now?
Smooth?
Yes. Okay. Cause if you OCD, you will find yourself fondling this with this stuff for a while, but it's already perfect. Ayan! Ooh, ayan! Hi, ayan! Okay. So you already see this now, so I don't need to zoom in anymore. See, the first part are easy, cause I can just shove the color in. But the second part, when I blend in, I gotta be gentle. Right now, I gotta be gentle. Ayan. Now we are ready for blue. That was a dirt or debris here, and it's make the surface not flat. So now my pigment are catching onto it. So just remember, when you put matte on, also be aware of the surface too. Okay, clean your brush like this.
You want to make sure it's smooth and even.
Yes. Blue. Clean your brush? No, clean your brush is to make sure it doesn't contaminate to the next colors I put in. Like right now, I'm putting in blue. I don't want purple to mix with blue. Even though it's gonna mix in the ombre, I want the blue to be semi-pure, like this. I mean, I want it to be pure, not semi-pure. I like to use semi a lot. It to be pure. Okay, blue. Right on here. Don't worry about this, cause it's already blend well. Okay, what up here, the blue not gonna stay on. Down here is 50-50, 50% white, 50% purple. The blue gonna go in with an equal 50%. So right here, you don't have to be careful. It's just when you blend it down here, you have to be careful. So right now with my blue on my brush, I'm just going in like that. See, I don't have to be careful. Cause I already been careful with my purple. So my blue, when it's on, it's gonna be beautiful. Let me show you. See how beautiful it is? See, the blue, it's not gonna stay on the solid purples. But on the ombre, it's gonna be on perfectly. So that is the story of my blue.
Story?
So I'm gonna go all the way down. I just need a little purple. I'm gonna go all the way down here. Blue. Oh, I love these colors. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the white. Okay. Okay, now it's getting interesting. I want to fade it right here. I want to fade it through this part. See that? See that? That's what makes it beautiful. See the gold chrome? See that chrome? It's not perfect, but the pigment going through it, beautiful, perfect. So yeah, that's why I didn't do the pigment first and then chrome. I chrome first and then do pigment.
So basically, you're using the pigment to make it easier to ombre.
Yes. Okay. So after I done all that, then I would do this salon ready technique with the clear spider gel. Same with this step. See, this one I use cat eye underneath. This one I use pigment and chrome. But the trick is the straight clear line that I put on. Finish these fingers.
So the designs that he is showing, SP Makeover, you can easily do on short nails.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Oh yeah, like this design, even if you have sport nail, you can do it. It's so easy because of the cat eye. One full cover your nail with all cat eye, easy breezy. Chrome bit is easy too. Chrome base and put on unicorn chrome, and then doing spider gel is so easy. Any length, short, long, medium, any length you like. All of this salon ready technique are made so that you can easily translate into any length, even toenail. Can we use matte on the tip of it? Can you we use matte on the tip of it? So what I do, I don't understand the question because when I put matte on, I put on everything. So I don't put on just a nail bed or just a tip. I put it on everything, even on the chrome too. Yeah, I don't just put on the nail bed. But the pigment I only use on the nail bed. It's just that I put on the gold so I can fade pigment over it like this, like what you're seeing right now. Yeah, so technically I have matte on the tip too. See the matte right here on the gold chrome. Okay, now you does everything and you are ready for chroming. So the second step, blue unicorn chrome and I need chrome base. Okay, chrome base coat and blue unicorn chrome. We're gonna transform this into a majestic beauties. Okay, ready for this? Oh, anybody working salon gonna love this one. Look. Okay, first is one layer of chrome base. Okay, clear this. Again, let me show you again so you.
Alternate for chrome base.
Alternate for chrome base is no, not matte. No, don't you matte. Alternate for chrome base is a no white top coat that are soaked off, which means a soft top coat, because a hard top coat is not gonna work with chrome. At least it's not gonna work well with chrome. So you need a soft top coat. So you need a no white top coat, and it needs to be formulated into a very soft formulation that acetone can break through. Because if acetone cannot break through, then it doesn't work. So that's why I choose chrome base specifically for chrome. So you don't have to waste time finding out all the different kind of top coat out there. Okay, now I'm gonna cure this. Okay, ready? Let's take this and apply. Oh, I'm ready. Okay, I need a new shadow applicator, a clean one. Let me say goodbye to the old one. Bye. Okay, so this is Blue Unicorn Chrome. Okay, it's on the website, and all the color of unicorn chrome is basically like glass chrome, but it just have a tint of color. Let me show you. You can still see the color of the background, but it gives you a nice little chrome reward. So it's the best of both worlds. I'm gonna apply it on. Now my mermaid chrome is similar, but it's very strong. So it's not like glass chrome. It's more like moonlight chrome, where it's about 50-50 on the mermaid chrome. Gonna cover about 50% and gonna show about 50%. So it's stronger. But I like unicorn chrome for this because I can see the gold, I can see the purple and the blue very well. But it gives me a nice reward. Let me show you the reward. Here's a nice chrome reward right here. That's what I'm into. Let me put on sanded so you can see it when it have top coat on. Right now it's still nice, but when it have top coat on, it's nicer. Let me put on sanded so you can see. Okay. See how majestic it is. Here this. You can apply this chrome over anything. Not the background right here I did, it's just a little extra for you. Just a little extra? Just a little extra. Yeah, just a little extra for you. What I'm about to say. But the basic principle is a background made out of anything. Could made out of pigment and chrome like this, or it could simply made out of cat eyes. It could be anything. And then you chrome this majestic blue over the design like this. And then you have clear spider gel on and you in business. Alternative for chrome base coat. So an alternative for chrome base coats, you have to find the formula exactly. It needs to be a top coat that are no wipe, but like the shiny top coat is a hot gel, chrome wouldn't stick on it very well. It have to be soaked up and it have to be soft. It have to be formulated enough that acetone can break it through. So that is the alternative for it. And there is so many top coat out there. If you ask me on a brand name, I wouldn't even know. That's why I make this specific chrome base. So you don't have to waste time finding on any top coat. But there is like a gazillion top coat out there. You just have to find the right one for chrome. Now, sand it and applying it on. Now see, I don't no longer use chrome base. I use sanded because sanded is a hard top coat. I always use it on top of chrome. See, sanded is different. It's a blooming gel, but it's formulated as a hot gel, so acetone cannot really break it through. That's why I put it on top because it's scratch proof. So when your client come back, it's not gonna be all dull and scratchy. It's gonna be all nice and shiny like this. Okay, hear this. And for hot gel like this, again, the alternative for sanded is a hot top coat, but you have to be aware that some hot top coat like IBS, it cannot be put on gel. It can only be put on acrylic, on the raw surface of acrylic where it's rough, because if it put on gel, it'll chip up. I tried that before. So when it comes to a hot top coat, like shine it again, there is a gazillion of different kind of formula out there. You have to find a hot gel formula that are good and suitable for gel. Because I use IPS before, it come right out when I apply on gel, and I try it many times, and it's all nice and shiny. But when they go home a day, it chip off. So you have to be aware. Okay. After it's on, let's put our spider gel on. So this is a secondary color. You can stop right there. You can stop right here already. You don't have to do anything else. But if you want, you can keep on going as long as you charge more. Let me put my pigment over here. Okay, clear spider gel. Gonna use clear spider gel. Yeah, when it comes to hot top coat, you have to be really aware of what kind of hot top coat it is. Because back in the day when I used IBS, it looks so nice, and it's a gel, just not for gel. It's a gel for acrylic, and they didn't even advertise it on the bottle. So just say IBS hot gel, and it's so pretty. I use it on, but every time I use on gel, it chips. I have experience with a lot of different brands. That's why I know so much about products, because I have tried a lot of different brands. And some of them are basically the same thing, but it doesn't do things the same way. It's do different things. So there's just many, many kind out there. Now, for this step, I would like to use one of the brush, and it's been sold out for a while, but it come back. It's a single brush. Okay, I love single brush. Now it's a single brush, but it's called a round pointer. You see, the round brush is a little too big, and the pointy brush, I decide to kind of combine them and make it into a round pointer. A round pointer is like the coloring brush, but the tip right here, I keep it always sharp, so the body is thick and the tip is sharp for certain purpose, like the pedal stroke, where I started out small and then I press it out so it's be all nice and thick. So it's for a specific stroke. But for this, I'm gonna use it with my clear spider gel because of the thick body and the thin little tip. It's gonna help me on this step. So get ready for the spider gels. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, now I am gonna dip the tip in, and I just need to stick on here on the tips, and then I can string it too. See, when I come back, it's easy because it's spider gel, so it's easy to come back to it. I'm gonna do it again so you can see it again.
I absolutely had no idea that's how you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
You can do it again. As long as you stick on the tip, then the rest are easy. See? Just as long. Don't try to string it all the way out and wait like this. Don't try to do this. String it all out and then wait, make a long string and then slap it on. Don't do that. You just have to whip up a little bit and put on the tip like that. And then when it stick on the tip, now you can drag it out and drag back. See, that is easy part. The hard part is you have to be fast enough to stick on the tip like this. Don't string it out. Stick it on immediately like that. And then you can go up and down like that. Okay, get it on the tip first. Remember that. Do it again. Do it again. Stick on the tip first. Are we talking about Lynn's golden showers?
Oh man!
Are we gonna go there, Lynn's? Oh my God, Lynn, that was kind of brilliant in its own little way. On OnlyFans. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, you can do on the side, but I'm not because you see this. If I do on the side, it might ruin the shape. It may make it unattractive. So I leave in the side alone, just enough space. I just leave it alone because this you can view it and you don't see that the side doesn't have. You don't see anything missing from the side. It's all seem perfect. So I wouldn't do anything on the little bit of this side right here, just to shape, just to protect the shape of the nails. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to do, and you just clear, and you're done. Okay, and when we come to the tips right here, it's gonna get a little bit tricky, but I just want to show you just so you'll be aware. But let me show you on the practice nail first. Okay, this is what I mean. Let me zoom in so you know the trick to the spider gels. Okay, you don't want to dip it in and then wait. You don't want to wait until it become like a strings, because sometimes you might not have enough, and by the time you're ready, it might not be enough. You don't want to do this. Yeah, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is whip it and stick on immediately. See? You stick on immediately like this. Stick it on immediately. Then you can string it. See that? See how I do that? I'm gonna zoom it out so you can see it easier. Okay. Watch the tip. I'm gonna stick it on immediately. And then I can string it. See that? So you have enough gel to string it. Okay? Take it out. Okay. So we're gonna working on the pinky, and then we'll go into these two different nails. We're gonna finish the pinky, all the top coat and everything, so you don't have to top coat. Yeah, that's how. That's how. Like cat, when I first used spider gel, it told me a little off guard because I will wait. I would do this, and I would think that I need a string before I can put it on the nail. I need a string, so I would drag it out really high like that, and make a string so I can put it on the nail. But no, you put on the nail first so you can string it. That's different. You don't make the string first. Put on the nail
It's because
first.
you're cutting your distance or length out.
Yeah, because by the time you already have the string, what happened is the string is too thin or the string is too thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is a trick right there. That's why it looks so easy, because what it's just a step that I do. It's just a step I do. When I string this, I either got a thick line or I either got a thin line. Right. So I slap it on first like this, and then I start stringing it. That's why all my lines are almost identical. And I can go back. If it's too thin, I can go back. Because when you're working on the line, it's actually easy because it's spider gel. You can drag back. The gel is pulling. The gel that are already on the surface is pulling, so your string doesn't get out of line. It gets in line. That is a beauty to spider gel. And I started out with clear because I like to use clear for texture like this. But later on, I will have black and white, and eventually I will have colors. But they are not important right now. What important right now, because the black and white, beside this, it can do the little spiral little thing, and then I put on pigment, but it's not as important as this.
Well, I was wondering how you got those lines so perfectly straight, but now that makes
it's so easy.
I envisioned you just drawing perfect.
I wouldn't draw it.
Well, it's what
it will be a disaster. You know what? As long as I've been doing nail art, I am not gonna take a gel and just draw a straight line. And I can, but this is salon ready. This is stuff that I want to show salon nail tech. So because in salon, you don't have time for that. You don't have time to like do a little straight line with clear texture gel all over the nail. No, it's easy this way. See? With clear spider gel, that's the reason I have it, because I can do it on top of anything, any colors. And you can even chrome spider gel, but we're not going to do it today. But we can chrome it too. See? Here. Okay. So that is spider gel on the whole nail. Now, what I want to do is do a tips. I want to do a tip and then spider gel on just a tip. So it's going to be a little tricky. But I am going to do a tip. I'm going to start with blue, and I'm going to end with purple. So there'll be no gold chrome on here at all, because what I'm going to do on top of the edge of the tip is gold crystal. So I'm just gonna do color. So Abby, since we're gonna do just color pigment, we're gonna use pigment base finally.
So tell your friend.
Tell your friend. Tell your friend that we're gonna start using pigment base now because we're not gonna chrome this. We're just gonna do pigment only, blue and purples. Okay. Hi Flavia. Hi sugar baby. Okay, I have to paint a frame. Let me do it with just pigment base first to see how difficult it is. And it's difficult, we're gonna try art gel for the frame. So pigment base, I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna draw a frame for the French. It's gonna be a deep oval tips, a deep oval French tip. I would choose my painting brush for this. It's a little thicker than the liner brush.
Your coloring brush?
My painting brush. Okay, I'm gonna use my painting brush for this. It's a little thicker than the liner, and later I might make it a little more thicker. Okay, I need something thick so when I work with like clear texture gel and all that, it's strong enough for that. But since our 10mm haven't arrived yet, it's a little thinner. It's still thicker than the 10mm, but it's just a little thinner, so you can use it as a 10mm also with a painting brush. But later in the future, I make it just a tad bit thicker, so it's stronger. Okay, I am putting pigment base on. The base of the tip gonna be about right. I want a low tip, about right here, but it's gonna go really high up. Okay, so let's flip your client hand over and do on the left side first, just because I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So I flip her hand over like that. Her hand gonna be like this, and I am gonna paint from left to right. It's just how I like to paint my line. I don't want to paint from right to left. It's awkward for me. If it's too difficult, then you use art gel for this step, and then you put pigment base on the bottom. Okay, but seem like this reason why Abby love pigment base so much because apparently you can use it for art, like this. Really, it's my favorite thing. It's my most favorite thing in the world. It is so pigmented, but it's cured properly. Okay, the curve, I be very careful on the curve. Okay, now the reason why I paint on the left first, because now when I do on the right, I can look at my left. I can amp it and make it even, right? If I do on my right, then when I flip over, I guess I can amp it too. It's just that the way that I look this way, my perception this way, is different than the perception this way. I'm sure some of you have that problem too. The problem of perception and the level eye. I'm gonna gauge it.
Most of us.
About right here. Okay, I'm gonna do this one too, just to make sure that they are even. Okay, now make it nice and smooth. Flip it. Gauge it. Let's see. the nail bed right here is a little longer than this, so I'm gonna go a little higher on the French line like this. I don't need to flip it over. I can just adjust it from here. Thank you, Anu Latino. I love all your high quality product, and I have to compliment your logo. Well done. Thank you, Gemma. We have a story on the logo too, because at first when we start making our logo, we have two options. Option number one is just a T and the normal V.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, and I like that. But everybody else like the logo we have in, which is a little more like a shield. I'm so glad I choose this logo. I'm so glad I put it on the base so people can help me choose it. And I gotta say, until this day, I am not regretting that choice. It was a good choice. Okay, so pigment base, you're gonna take that and you're gonna put it on tips. Okay, and painting brush or the coloring brush for this step, since you don't want it to stick on your client sidewall, you can use that for this. When you do press on, you don't have to do this. You can just use the brush for you can just use this brush for everything. But when you're working on your client hand, you want to use a smaller brush when you get to the side right here, so it don't get stuck on your client fingers. I guess I don't need art gel. Okay, and let me check. There's a little piece of dirt right here. And when I typically do now, I would love to do this. I would love to take the ombre brush, and you see how it's a little bulky at the end. I like to take the ombre brush and remove a little bit of bulk right there. See that? So it's been nice and thin at the tips, so it doesn't ruin your shape. You can do it on the side too. See? The ombre brush will help you not removing everything off the nails. A solid brush, you would wipe it off, but an ombre brush, not gonna do that. Is a pigment base texturally like a little gritty? No, the pigment base is not a gritty texture. If you have a gritty texture pigment base, you might contaminate it. You just call Kyla or text Kyla and she send you a new bottles. Yeah, just call Kyla. Kyla phone number is 417-772-4020. 772-4020. Yeah, if it contaminated, you just call Kyla. She send you new bottles. No problems. Okay, wait for it to be level, and then you can put back. Yes, that's one thing about Kyla too. You will love Kyla because she will get it done just like that. You just tell her, I need a reship. I just talked to Tino, blah, blah, blah. And then she just take care of the process. Then 2 days later, you get the new one. Okay. So I'm going to do this too. And this, I'm going to do it for press on artists. I'm your fan. Thank you, Jensen. Okay, press on artists do this. They use it for the whole thing. They use this brush for the side too.
What was that number again?
417 4 417-772-4020.
No, there's only one 417 at the beginning. He just repeated it twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna repeat again. 417-772-4020. Kyla.
Middle Ring. Wonder where that is.
Mizoram. I never heard of Mizoram. Hi, Jensen from Mizoram. Where is Mizoram? Hi, Hebrew. We're doing salon ready today. Techniques that are easy to do. Like this one I do are the easiest. You don't even need to have like hard education on that, because it's simply just cat eye, chrome base, and unicorn chrome, and then clear spider gel. I repeat in this technique, but I make it a little more fun. So still chrome and it's still spider gel, but the background are different. The background are chrome and pigment instead of cat eye. Just a tiny bit different.
India, okay.
You're welcome, damn time. Okay, so let's put pigment on this baby. Let's put this one out and take out these paper towels and pigment. These two baby right here. Let's put pigment on it. I started out with purple on top and blue on the bottom. I'm gonna reverse it. Blue on top, purple on the bottom. So with my brush, I clean it out. Okay, blue first. Oh, let me zoom in. I always like to zoom in at first so you can view the process, and then I zoom out when I working on the second fingers. See, the first process are easy. You just this background right here, I use in Top Gel Tan Nude. I forgot to tell you that. Top Gel Tan Nude right here. Top Gel Tan Nude. I call it Top Gel because it's no white. Okay. And it's very important because look at this. See that? It doesn't stick on. Pigment don't stick onto no white. Okay. Chrome stick onto no white, Abby. But pigment doesn't stick on no white. So if you don't have this gel, you have to put nude on from whatever brand you use, but you have to put a top coat on. And a no white top coat will prevent the pigment from sticking on this. And then you can put pigment base on because pigment base is stick to pigment. So that is a layer trick. That doesn't require skill. It just requires you understood what the product do, and you can do it immediately. You don't need to practice. You just need to understand what the product do. Okay, so easy, the color first. Okay, we're gonna extend it a little more, and then we can start fading it. The fade part or the hard part. See, this is easy. But if you have a light hand like me, you can start to ombre immediately. But if you have heavy hand, you will find that the ombre is a little more difficult for you. But just remember, I taught you the trick of this, doing this. See how I do that? That is a trick. Basically, you just weaken the brush. The color, yeah, you have too much color.
Take some of the pigment out.
Yeah, so you have to be light. But now, when it's weakened, the color is not really a lot. It's light. So now, even if you're a little heavy-handed, you still can be fine. You're still safe. It's just a trick I learned of makeup. I got some friend that do makeup that taught me just a few minor baby tricks on makeup that I remember back then. Back then we were in our bathroom getting ready to go to a club, and she put on makeup. So I'm like, teach me, Mia, teach me. So she taught me, and then I started to put on makeup. And I don't know how that go, but I end up with a gigantic butterfly onto my eye. Yeah, I caught a live. Okay, so pigment don't stick to no white, just matte. And chrome stick to no white. Yeah, chrome stick to no white. But remember, there is two different kind of no white. One is a hot gel, and one is a soft soak up gel. It have to be a soft soak up gel for chrome to stick well on it. Okay. And if you ever have a top coat that chrome doesn't stick well, before you do anything else, before you change your product, just take some acetone and wipe over the surface. Sometimes it's work just wonder. Sometimes chrome stick on just like that. So that is for chrome. But pigment stick on matte if you partially cure this. And it stick onto my favorite gel, everybody's favorite gel, Pigment Base. See how beautiful the fade is. Now I can worry about my purples. But anyway, I end up with a giant butterfly on my face. And I asked Mia, I say, is it pretty, Mia? And she say, that's not how girls wear their makeup, Tino. I say, it's not normal makeup. It's avant-garde. She doesn't understand. But that was 10 years ago. Now she understand. Now you see that everywhere. I was ahead of my time. Mia. See, beautiful. I'm gonna do this before I put on the purples. Yeah, Savage Nails. That's why it's work like this. See, see all the pigment on here. Yeah, see that? You don't need any skill for this. You just need to understand what the product do. See, pigment don't stick onto no white, but on Pigment Base, it stick on just well. And on nail like this, where I have chrome, obviously I cannot put Pigment Base on because it will cover the chrome always. So that's why I would matte it, because matte it is clear. It stick onto pigment too, but it's clear so I can see the chrome. But I still can put pigment over it, over the color and everything, because I use matte it and I cure for only 10 seconds, partially cure. That way your pigment will be richer. If you full cured it, and pigment will be very light. Can I order 100 polish at once? Yes, princess. If you order 100 polish at once, you're my favorite customer. We got some customer like that. There's this customer from Thailand. She ordered $6,000 worth of product. So we thought that it was a scam because she immediately the next day ordered another $2,000. So I like, it gotta be a scam, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's just how they order 6,000. Oh, and I want to tell you this for people that order overseas. So usually you get a tax charge, right? A heavy tax charge on the custom. So yeah, so the trick is if you make 4 different separate orders, like instead of order $100, you order like 25, 25, 25, 25. You make separate orders, and then you text Desiree at Dreamtime, or you call Desiree and you inform her of that, so she can put all 4 orders into one. So it'd be like a $25 package. So the tax will be less. The charge will be less. That's how Desiree say it. You can ask Desiree again if you call Dreamtime and ask them about overseas order to make the tax is a little less. And you talk about that. You say, can I order 4 orders, several separate order, but you shove it into one order, stuff like that.
Do you have a video product knowledge of all your products? If you don't, I don't mind watching all the videos.
Yes.
You have some, but not all yet.
Yes. So what on this live I do design. So design have several different products that are making a design. But on my highlights, if Tara can show you, on my highlight I have highlight for ombre, highlight for line work, and those target specific products.
But at some point, we're gonna go over each product individually.
Yes, I'm eventually I'm gonna go over everything. I only have about 8 highlight on major products. But eventually I do everything. I just need a little time. Need little Tino time to get everything cut up. See this part right here, when you fade, you have to make sure that you go over a clean paper towel so there's not a lot of pigment on your brush, because if there's so much pigment, then it'll be difficult for you to fade it out like this. See how beautiful I faded? I barely got any pigment on my brush. That's why I can fade it well. With this step, you need a lot of pigment on your brush. Okay, you should put a lot of pigment on and then knock up acid dust so it don't shoot all over the clean white background like that. And then you go on heavily. But when you fade it, you need to remove the majority of pigment on your brush, and then you can fade it. Make a beautiful transition. See that right there? Remember, no white surface will help you dust it up effortlessly. Okay, now purples. That's easy. You already have the beautiful fade right here. With the purple, you don't have to worry. You don't have to be careful. See the purple right here? All the way on. I need more purples. I love purples. See? Going on just like that. Living life on the edge. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be careful. See, right on the edge. See? See the part where it's solid blue. Purple cannot get on it. Look. Cannot get onto the solid blue. Now, the ombre blue. See this part right here where the ombre is. It get on 50-50. Make sure your blue is beautiful though. If your blue is not beautiful, it's not gonna be like this. It's gonna be ugly. It have to be beautiful. Do it again so you see. See, this color is still a little richer than this color where you matte it. So instead of 10 seconds, I should cure a little less, like maybe I think I cure 8 or 9. I should cure it about 7 seconds. So if you cure too long, then it's just gonna be lighter. It still works, it's just lighter. So make sure that you partially cured it, and the less time you cured it, the richer the pigment is unmatted. But if you cure way too soon, like maybe 1 or 2 seconds, then the matte gonna be muddy and the pigment not gonna go on nice and smooth. So that's a fine line right there. You have to test it with the lamp you're using, the gel lamp you're using. You have to test it. But right now, I am gonna chrome this. Okay. So how am I gonna chrome it is also a question. Let's see. I can put chrome base all over. Okay, I can because I want this to be matte. I can matte the whole thing first. Put put chrome base on just the tips, and then I just chrome it, and then I have to put top coat on it again. So it's make the tip a little thicker. That's not the preferred way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put chrome base all over this. Chrome just a tip, and then wipe up excess chrome, and then I can start the matte process and the shine process. So everything will be even. Okay. So I am gonna put chrome base all over the nail first. I try not to just paint the tip separately at much. At the end, I'm still gonna do it, but it's just gonna be one layer. If I put chrome base on here, chrome, and then top coat on here, it'll be 2 or 3 layers. It's not gonna be nice on the tips. It's gonna be thick. So chrome base all over the nails. Here, make sure it's level first. Okay, here. So after doing this, the only step that I think is challenging for a lot of beginners are the pigment, because the pigment you have to practice. But as I say, you don't have to do pigment first. You can do anything. You can do just one solid colors if you like. You can start with a gel polish, or you can start with a cat eye polish like this. See, this I start with cat eye, I chrome it, and then, oh, do you know that chrome will stick directly on cat eyes? I forgot to tell you that. But you can start with cat eye, chrome it, top coat it, and then do clear spider gel over it. That is the simplest. But since I already do a live, couldn't be too simple. Hear this. I don't want it to be too simple. But you get the concept though. I have to jazz it up a little bit. Hear this. I have to put in a little drama for Instagram, the jazzy drama. The drama end right here though, because right now we just chrome and then spider gel on. So okay, unicorn chrome. I just use chrome base. Let me show you just in case you miss it. Chrome base. I use chrome base, and now I put on unicorn chrome. Ooh. Oh, majestic, honey. Ooh, so nice.
By the looks of that bottle, that's your favorite color.
I love blue. On certain occasion, I don't use blue on white because it has a yellow undertone on blue. I call it yellow, but it's actually like lime green. But it's just unattractive on white. But on the right surface, it's very pretty, like purple and blue. The lime green is not gonna show well on there, or at least it's gonna be matchy. So this is just fine. If I use on pink, it's gonna be slightly coral, which is fun too. So you have to pick a preferred surface for this. And if I put on black, it'll be completely electric blue. So it's different on depending on what surface I'm doing. But this is a glass chrome. Unicorn chrome will show everything on the surface. It will show all the color you use, but a nice chrome reward. Before I do anything now, I have to clean up all the extra right here. I have to clean that. Oval brush is what I need. Okay, I just need an oval brush. To clean it up, I prefer something that are round versus like the square brush. I don't like to use square brush for cleaning. You can use an angle brush or a round brush. Put some acetone in. And I would like to clean my brush, and I like to dump it out. I make sure that the container is very clean because I don't want gel residue to be on the matte background, on a nude background. You see this background right here, I want it to be clean. So your container have to be clean, your brush have to be clean, all pure acetone. And now you can go ahead and clean this. We put this away, the pigment away.
What size is the pigment brush?
The pigment brush only come in one side. The pigment brush right here only come in one side. Look how nice this pigment brush still is. Consider I knocking it up. See, I'm knocking it very often. Right now, it's still very nice. Okay. Dip it in and remove excess acetone and then clean it. It's easy to clean. Unicorn chrome are easy because it's very light, subtle. I use it for a lot of elegant look. But this blue sheen is my absolute favorite. I haven't used a lot of stuff that I am gonna use now, like the clear spider gel, a lot of chrome in all color, a lot of cat eye. Because when I start out with salon technique, but along the way, I kind of lose my way a little bit, and I start with all this intricate stuff, like all this character painting, portrait painting, all this crazy, glamorous design. But those stuff, I realize I should teach salon technique more because that's what people, especially beginners, are gonna help them a lot. And so all the salon technique, you can combine those to make an intricate stuff. So I have decided, I have kind of reconsider my approach a little bit. And now, the day that I make artist salon technique, I am totally in love because it's easy, fast, and it's fun.
Easy, fast, and fun.
I'm still gonna do crazy stuff, but for teaching and for going live, I like to do stuff like this.
Build up the easy form.
Yeah, so you can make money. You can make money, and then if you pursue art, then you can follow me a little more onto YouTube channel, onto all the channel that I make crazy stuff. But for the typical life, I like stuff that can help beginners, especially people that work in salon. It help them make money, but just understanding the product. Like right now, I'm gonna do these lines. I'm use clear spider gel, so it's easier for me. I'm not drawing this line. Okay, but first, what I do, see, I'm still a little bit crazy. What I do is I want this nail bed to be matte and this tip to be shiny. So I put matte on everything. Just make sure everything is level. Love these and can do for my shorty. Yes, yes. That's what's great about this is remind me which brush do you recently gen or upgrade. Not gen or upgrade, but I just have a new addition to the painting brush. Okay, a painting brush, I make it because I have the coloring brush, which is a thicker brush and a detail brush, and I use it for coloring, for heavy stroke, for fill in. It's really nice. And then I use a painting brush, just basically a longer version and a little thicker than the 10mm brush. But since the 10mm brush is still sold out, I wanted to make just slightly bit thinner so it's closer to the 10mm. So you can use it as a painting brush, which means you can use it for fill in or to pick up like strong gel, like clear texture gel and 3D jelly, stuff like that. But you can also use it for the 10mm also. Okay, but later on in the future, I might make the painting brush just a little bit thicker. But right now, it can be multitask. So the painting brush is a new addition to the brush family. But let's matte everything.
And then what do you use for French? What brush?
For French, it's oval brush to clean up the French. For French, typically now today, I just draw my French. I don't really like do the major cleaning. Like a long time ago when we still working with nail polish, of course we cannot do that because nail polish dry too fast. So we just paint on the tip sloppily for the French, and then we will use a brush similar to the oval brush, and we will clean it all off. Hear this. But now today, since we have gel, I just draw in the frame and then I paint it over because gel doesn't dry. As long as you're not putting it in the light, it doesn't dry. So you have multiple work. You have a lot of work time that you can work with gel. So I decided to just draw it instead. But I just use the over brush for cleaning because I have wooden chrome all over, and I just use it to clean off the excess chrome. So that's what I use to clean up the chrome on the smile line. Is I use the oval brush to clean it up. But for French, for the actual French tip, I just paint it. I just paint it on. I find that it's easier to paint it on instead of to try to wipe it up. Wiping up gel is not as easy as wiping up polish. Polish are easy to wipe, but gel are leveling and it's like liquid, so it might spread back after you wipe it. So when I work with gel, especially on French tip, I just painted the whole thing on, painted the whole tips on. Okay, clear this. See now everything's matte. And I will shine on just a tip.
So,
go ahead.
10mm or 20mm to draw the French line?
Yes, but I'm sorting out my 10 and 20mm still, so I'm using a painting brush to draw my French line. Painting brush. But if you still have the 10mm, that's what I will use. Okay. Before I put on top coat on the tips to return the shine to it, I'm gonna take some acetone and I'm gonna wipe up whatever is it on top, that the top coat can stay better on the surface, on the matte surface. Shine it. Okay, this is how I'm doing it. If I do press on the other nails, I will do it different way, so you know how to work with your client. If you want to paint the shiny tip like this, you don't use this brush way up here because it's gonna stick on your client nails. Okay, now I'm gonna paint it down. Okay, nice and shiny. Little dust right here. Okay. Here. Now, if you don't wipe up the layer of matte, it's no wipe, but for some reason, when I use matte and I put shine on it, sometimes maybe the shine is so leveling that it might shrink because the matte is so smooth on here. For some reason, when I put acetone and I wipe up the surface, then my shine it will stick very well onto the matte surface. So it's just a little trick that I noticed. What is a starting time for your live class? So this week, when I have live class, I go onto WhatsApp and I post on WhatsApp. So if you haven't joined yet, there is a group you can join for free. And I go on here and I alert everyone. So everyone will know what day I'm doing live. But today I started at 12 and I will go until like 6, 7. I will go until the evening. So that's why I call it a nail marathon. And then tomorrow I do it again. Thursday, tomorrow, and then Friday I do it again. And that is 3 days I would do it to have extra content because I'm about to go to Orlando and I need extra content for all the days that I'm not here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this if you want to do on your client. Do you know what the difference between clear texture gel and clear cello? So they are similar, but clear texture gel it have about 20% cell leveling, so you still can use it for drawing, smoothing it out. I use a lot for emboss. Now cello are 100% non-cell leveling, so it's not smoothing out on its own. So you can use it for textures, you can use it for engraving. I use it a lot for engraving on clear cello. So clear cello are the way stronger version of the clear texture gel. And when it comes to engrave, I love to use clear cello because it just stays there. Now clear texture gel, if you leave it for like 5-10 minutes, it's still able to blend back just a tiny bit. So for clear texture gel, I like to use it for emboss. And cello, I like to use it for engrave. Engrave meaning carve it. Emboss meaning I paint over it. So clear texture gel for emboss, cello for engrave. Okay. So I am gonna take out. Let's use coloring brush. Coloring brush. See, I have a strange habit of out with the old in with the new. I cannot betray my coloring brush. Since I have the painting brush, I cannot be addicted to it and forget about my dear coloring brush.
Old reliable.
Reliable, the old faithful. See? One sweep. Okay, so it don't stick on the client nails. Do it again on this side, and I'm even gonna do it on an awkward angle so you can see. See, and usually your client's skin is right about here. See, you can do that so it doesn't stick onto her skin. And then you can stroke this out, or the narrow area. There. Now, you can lay the coloring brush down and just use the polish brush. Here. Okay. Now, we're almost there. Let me clean this. Okay. So if you miss this straight line, I will show you, and it's so easy. It is so easy for this straight line. Clear spider gels. This, it is not, you cannot, my clear texture gel is not this. My 3D jelly is not this, and my jello is not this. It is a species of its own. It's elastic, and it's hold on to itself like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man. So it's helped me. Oh, I should name it Spider-Man. Oh, I didn't. I'm not so creative with names. Gosh. Spider-Man's such a good name.
I think spider gel's better.
Yeah, spider gel.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I do it, I will put the clear spider gel on here, and obviously I don't think that I'm gonna put it right on the tip, so it's gonna overlap the tip a little bit. So I have to clean it up. I need to get everything ready. Acetone ready, brush ready. I don't know how it's gonna act, so I gotta have it ready. I don't have time to like prepare for it when the time comes. I'm gonna use my round pointer just because it's longer. I can use my coloring brush, but it's so short that it will flood all the way up here. So I use a round pointer because it's longer. So I just dip on just a tip. So it's a little less messy for me. But you can use a coloring brush too if you like. Okay, ready? Make sure you don't string it up like this. Don't string it up like that. Okay, don't do that. You just put the tip near this and you just wipe, you just scoop a little bit up like this and you stick it in. Lay on. Oh my God, it's go on right on the tips. I don't know if I can still do it with the other line. Let me see. Oh my God, you guys, it is amazing. Look at that. Oh, I don't have to wipe it up. I never do tip with spider gel before. Oh my God, look at that. Let me go in. Let me zoom in. Okay, ready to see it again? Oh my God, look at that. Nice. Make my life easier, definitely.
Yeah, I would have thought that was going to be a struggle.
Oh, no. That's why I took clear spider gel, because it's easier. Now, this one gonna blend up a little bit. So I'm gonna take painting brush and I'm gonna separate it and I'm gonna cure it right away. Here. If you have a flash cure light, if it's work too. We have something go wrong with the seashell lamb shipment. So it's gonna be a while more until the seashell lamb arrive. I was quite obsessed about it because I was looking forward to the seashell lamb arrive for you guys.
Do you have to top coat this?
No, you don't have to top coat it. Now, when you first take it out of the lamb, don't touch it immediately. Okay, because if you touch it immediately while it's just done curing, you might feel a little bit sticky-ish, but you just leave it alone for about 1 or 2 minutes, then you can start touching it. Okay. No top coat for this. Okay, ready? Another one. So I already flash cured this spider gel. So now I can work slowly. Spider gel are not like clear texture gel or Jello. It's completely cell level, just so you know. It might seem like it's non-cell level, but it's cell level, meaning it's smooth out on its own and it can blend. If you having two line up gel close to each other, it can blend. So you should know that. I think it's important for you to know that it's cell level for your advantage or to be caution, whatever you like.
Can you chrome it?
Yes, you can chrome it. Yes, you can chrome it, honey. See, that's what I like is you guys can just stare at the product and know what it do. That's what I like. I mean, I can show you what a product do, but we're not gonna discover its whole possibility. 10 years later, I might find something else that it can do. You know what I mean? The sky is a limit with product. So it's important that you know what else to do with it. And sometimes you might know what to do with it that I haven't been aware of it. That happened about a couple of times when I call a client, when an audience points out something and they're like, oh, wait a minute. Yes, you can do that too. See, I only know its ability, but what it can do just depend on how you think of a design, you know. Like I know that it's no wipe, I know that it's non-cell level, but I mean, sometimes like my silicone, my white silicone, I have it for a while and I know that it have a no wipe surface, but since it's white and it used to make pigment, the no wipe surface is a little bit, just a tiny bit tackiness that I wasn't aware of that it can do anything special. But lately, I discovered that I can put pigment right on it. See, just knowing its ability alone doesn't mean that you know what it can do. That open another great option, a whole new word for you. Now, every time I think about pigment, white silicone is included now. Just right on the tip of my nose. I'm gonna put on another line right here. Just a thin one. Just enough. Okay. Then I am gonna use, you see how it's blend a little bit right here. I'm gonna use a clean brush. Oh, and up here too. We make a mess of ourselves. Okay. Clear that. And you good. Now, it's time for bedazzle. I forgot to shape the nail, so I'm going to shape it now. You see how easy this line is? Okay, so clear spider gel. Okay, now just file it. Let me see. It's over a minute. Good. Let me make sure that there's no gels on my gloves. Because if there's gel on my glove, then I might touch a nail. Then I might have to clean it up with alcohol. You cannot clear spider gel up with acetone because acetone might dull it. It's not like shine it where acetone cannot do it. Shine it is pretty much the only thing that is like proof of everything. It's scratch proof, it's acetone proof. Nothing can tamper with it. But for the auto no wipe product, you have to be careful. This one is shaped. I'm gonna shape this one too.
got your flash key right here charging up.
Thank you. I forgot to do it yesterday.
Since we're doing a marathon.
Yeah. And last finger. Okay, it should be ready. Yay. All right. Well, since it is a marathon, why don't I just, do I want to apply crystal later or now? I'm ready for another set.
I would say go ahead and put the crystal.
Put the crystal on.
It's all on one thing together.
Okay. I'm going to put on some crystal. Okay. What kind of crystal are we thinking? Autumn is what we're thinking. I got some flame that are golden shadow. I'm going to use that too. I'm going to use all my autumn stone. Or I might use golden shadow. I have some golden shadow right here. I'm going to use golden shadow then. And I have some gold beads. I have some big bead right here. I have some 0.8 millimeter caviar and 0.6 millimeter caviar. And this one just in case, could have all the big size in it. And I need some gold stuff, just in case. Ooh. So I need this, all of that. I have a box. I haven't put it on the website yet, but I will. So far, we just make this box for show, but I put it on the website for you guys. Right now, we sold it separately. So you can put it on anything you like, but later on, I will include this little cute container. I know you might like that.
And they have a variety pack.
Yes. Okay, have to make my station ready. I need glue.
Crystal Magic.
Crystal Magic glue. I need Crystal Magic glue. And I need Crystal Magic glue dryers. Okay. So my glue here. I need a palette to put glue in. This is a used palette that I have for just for glue. See all the glue. Oh, look at that. It's just for the glue. And all the product on the side. Let me put all the product up. We're done with product. Clear spider gel up. White art gels. White metal fake gels. Matted. Pigment Base. Purple cat eye. Shined. Why am I naming all the products? Chrome base.
So they'll know what you use.
All the chrome. Goodbye, blue unicorn chrome. See you in a couple of hours. Okay. Okay, everything ready. Stud ready too. Crystal ready. Okay, so let's take this out. Let's use glue first. We're gonna use gel at some point, but glue first. Katana, ready? Crystal katana. This, and I'm gonna use to pick up the glue. All right, should it be at the tips? Or should it be at the smile line? Let me see. I haven't even think about how to bedazzle this. Some of the tips.
They love to hear you think.
They love. Did they say that or you say that?
No, always. They like seeing how your thinking process is.
See, I plan to do on the tip, but this tip is so darn pretty. I don't want to cover that up. Look at how pretty the tip is. Nice, clean, sharp. I don't want to cover that. So let's just start on the cuticles. Oh, or we can do a necklet pattern. Ooh, we might do that. Do we want to do that? A necklet? Yeah. Yeah. No, let's not make it crazy. No, let's make it crazy. Okay. So I'm gonna start out with a center stone first. I always like to do that. Look at me just going right in the middles. Fierceless. Make sure that it's centered, because I have a problem with a level eye, so I have to make sure my first stone are centered. I do that often just to see. Okay. And this one, I want it to be very similar in alignment. Ooh, slip a little.
I don't know, Sharna. When you rewatch it and see the thing, how he applied it, it somehow comes out very even.
Yeah, the spider gel do the work for you. Is she talking about the spider gel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How to
yeah.
get it all even.
Yeah, it's very nice. Like this. I show you again. It's new. So it's a matter of how you understand how it's work like this. Let me move on this way. Okay, see the spider gel? Okay, don't try to string it up like that and wait for the string. No, just do this. A little short, pull it up like about this high. Slap it on the tip. That's the important part is slap it on the tip. Then you can string. But you see the spider gel is made. So the moment you touch the tip, you can go like this. And then now you can go back. See that? The gel. Yeah, the gel is like it's stuck onto itself. So it's not gonna go out of line. It's just gonna go in line like this. See, let me close my eye.
Oh,
it's perfect. You see, it's there's nothing that I do. It's do itself like this. See, it just okay. Now this is when I go a little crazy, but like that. You just have to slap it onto the tip. You have to stick onto the tip right here, and then you're good. And then you can go however you like. But a lot of people, their mistake is they string it up and then they wait. They wait for it to drop down for the line to be perfect, and then they put it on, but then they might end up with a thin line or a line that way too thick. So you just have to slap it on the tip first, like that. Then you can string it out. You can go back and forth as you like. It's a fun thing to practice with. And it wouldn't take you long at all. Linz can do it before I even demonstrate it. But of course, it's a whole entire new species. Not saying good or bad, just a new species. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna make sure that the nail bed are even too, because I end up with different size nail bed multiple times. Make sure that this is dry. Because the big stone, I don't want it to slip. So I make sure it's all dry first. Now I can go crazy with everything else. How I want to go about this. First is a line of necklace on here. I'm going to use gels. I'm going to use clear texture gels because I am going to do crystal and bead at the same time. So I don't want to use glue because then it's going to slow me down. So I'm going to put a line of gel in using let's use the curling brush. I'm going to use the curling brush and slap in a line. Like that. And then I don't have to distribute gel again. I can just put on my crystal and then put on my bead and then cure it. Well, if I work with glue, I have to distribute glue once in a while with every crystal. How do you think the spider gel will compare with texture gel for something like mermaid design? No, for mermaid design, if you are personally drawing it with a brush, actual drawing it, you have to use clear texture gel. You have to use this. Spider gel, you're not going to be able to draw. Spider gel is just for straight line. Or you can do a little curved line, but what spider gel is made differently from clear texture gel. And the purpose of it, the thing that I find it useful the most is a straight line, because with other gel, you have to draw the line. Spider gel, you can string it.
Which makes it perfect.
Yeah. So that so far is what I find useful. It can do a lot of things that other gel can, but it make it normal. But the straight line is what make this, is what give the value to the spider gel. Is a straight line, because anybody can do that. No skill needed.
No skill needed.
As long as you have clear spider gels. Okay. Do I need more glue? Probably. I mean, gel. Why I call it glue? Do I need more gel? Okay, let's use SS9, another SS9, SS7, SS7, and then this is golden shadow, by the way, and then SS5. Okay, and then beat it before you cure it. You beat it. Let's use the coloring brush to see how the bead work. Make sure you wipe up most of your gel on your brush. It's still a little tacky, but you wipe most of it up. So now it only pick up a few beads. If you just use the tip of your brush, the coloring brush is stronger than the liner brush. So let me see how it does. It actually do pretty good. Seem like it. I use ombre brush to do this before too. Just depend on your mood. Let me go in so you can see.
Can we use rhinestone glue?
Rhinestone glue, you can, but this step right here, gel is better, because you see how I put a bead on here. I need something that doesn't dry, because if you have glue, this step when you put on the bead, it'll be a hot mess. You see, I use glue for the big stone, but for this line right here, with gel, it make it more practical. With glue, can you imagine touching your brush into all this wet glue right here, and it's stuck on your brush, and then it ruin your brush, and
I didn't think of that.
all kind of drama. Yeah, you can find all kind of drama with this. So with gel, it's more practical to use with beading. And I need some bigger size. �08 millimeter. You see the difference? The left one is �08. It's just a little bit. Oh my God. I flip it over. Yes. Oh, yes. Wait. Let me show people the disaster. Oh my God. Oh, my life is over. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I just flip it over just like this and let's go. What did I do? Oh, wait. Oh. My beads are not cheap plastic beads like Martha Stewart. My beads are metals. And with metal bead, you can do this. Take it, Martha. Ooh.
It's like that old face guy with the little, where you move around his mustache.
Right. Yeah, with plastic bead, you cannot do this. But with metal bead, you can do this. Now, how the heck am I going to take it out? Oh, I need a triangle tray.
Yes.
So much steps. Get a triangle tray out so it's bigger. Ooh.
Does spider gel need a top coat or is it tacky?
No, it's not. They don't need a top coat. Make sure that you don't touch it right away when you first take it out. Let it cool down for about 2 minutes. A minute or 2 minutes. Okay. It's no wipe, so you can put chrome on it.
Well, I think there's a magnet at the bottom of the thing, then you'd have trouble getting the balls out.
Look at this. Ooh, all clean.
So much fun.
Oh, life is easier. If you just know, it could be a disaster. It could, when it first happened, I was like, oh, I have to take a new one. But if you know exactly what to take to fix this problem, then it's easy breezy. Make the process funner when you have the right step for the right things. See that? Now, problem solved. Oh, it's so clean. It's almost too clean. Let me take a few beats over, just like that.
Keep doing it.
So it's a little more realistic. It's too clean. Gosh, it's like a robot just did this. Okay. Where were we? Oh, in the bottom, I want to put a bigger beat in the bottom. Okay. Oh, I kind of touch it and it's gonna go out of place. I have to make sure.
Oh yeah, that was a great idea.
What is?
So next time you spill them all, you put the magnet on the bottom of the container and then them up through there.
Oh my God. Oh,
like I'm wanting to knock them over again.
I want to do it again. Oh, what a brilliant concept. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, see, that's freaking brilliant. Yes, totally. I will totally do that. Let me try it.
Spill some.
Hold on. Let me make sure that this is okay. Good. Now here. I guess I can do this. Is it what you mean? I can do that. This right here. I can do this. That. And then go on this. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Well, yeah. Either way.
Ooh. Oh, look at. Oh, you are brilliant. Could I do this and then put some gel on it to cure this, and then take the gel out?
What?
Like, can I do the line like this, but then put some gel over it so the line can stay together, and then take it out? I might be able to do that.
I don't know.
Anyway, this is fun. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so repeat this necklet line on this side right here. Make sure that it's the same at the other side. Trace it over a couple of times. Okay. Before we go any further, I want to point out one thing, and then we keep going. It's important for line crystal. Okay, let me take this brush right here and paint it this line right here. Okay, and then I will go deep in so you can see it. Okay, whenever you have a crystal on here, okay, people instinct is to have another crystal next to it. Okay, I don't do that. You couldn't tell because the crystal is way too small, but I don't put it next to it. I put it a little further apart like that. And then I push it in. Watch closely. And then I push it in. You see the gel right in the middle of those two stones? It helps seal it even more. Like this. I'm doing it again. It's my last time, so don't miss this. I don't put it next to the other crystal. I don't do that. I put it further apart like this. So when I push it in, the gel can help seal in between. So when I sealed it, I only need to seal both sides. But in between is already sealed. Does that make sense? You put further apart and then you push it in. Don't forget that. You couldn't see it when I do this because the crystal is too small. But now you can see. Okay. That's another gems for you. They called it gems. I remember when I was
Gems.
they called gems. I was doing an interview and John said, "Oh, that was a beautiful gems." And I like, "What the hell is a gems?" He's like, things you say that are valuable. I like, "Oh, that's a gems." 1, 2. Everything I say, you call it a gems. Hidden gems, what he called it. Hidden gem. Well, I want to show it. What do you mean hidden gem?
You call that a diamond in the rough.
Diamond in the rough. Sometimes I like it nice and easy. Sometimes I like it rough. Okay, now another one. And then we will take care of the beads. Okay, make sure that my brush are clean.
Tino is doing a marathon of easy salon-ready nails.
Yes. Yeah, I started now with this technique. This cat eye. Just a layer of cat eye. I chrome it with unicorn chrome. You see the blue? This one doesn't have unicorn chrome, but this one does. So that it's just that simple. And then I use clear spider gel to make this line. And that's it. A top coat first and then you clear spider gel. So now time for the beads. Big one first. Oh, I guess I use a small one on the other side too. From the confusion of the bead flipping down, I kind of lost track of the patterns. So I have to make this side just the same. Small bead. Make sure you can see it.
They don't see anything, they said.
It's already closer. I was a little off screen, that's why. Okay. Make sure that it's in alignment. Before I do anything else, I need to clean it up just a little bit. Oh, I dip it into the gels. Okay, good.
Looks like a beautiful necklace.
Want it to be perfect. Okay. Now, here. I don't think we're done yet, though. I don't think we're done yet with that necklace. Just here a little bit. Take it out. If I am Tino, what would I do? What kind of other thing would I do? I obviously need some marquise. And I will go spiral in the bottom right here. Some marquise and some raindrop, 6mm. Using glue. Okay, so I gonna have one raindrop right here. This is a small raindrop. It's also my favorite. It's 6mm. I like the long 8mm, but for short now, I discovered that this is really good for a lot of people. If they want to do short now. Hold on. It's just slightly off a little bit. It's slightly toward the left side. I think I can get away with it though. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a risk. I don't know what it's gonna turn out like. One, two. It's a big risk.
Was that last stone placed with glue?
Yeah, with glue. I think it's good.
Could you use costume jewelry chains to do this with also?
You can. I used to do that. I used to you just pre-make change. I get tired of it fast though. It's just not easy for me. Oh, chain, like not bead chain, like actual chain. Yeah. Oh, I thought you're talking about these micro beads. They have it pre-made in chain. I don't like it. But for actual chain, yeah, I like that. I like actual chain. Let me see. Dustin, what do you think of this craziness? Oh, it's crazy. Ooh, it's pretty.
I like it.
It's
Like
crazy.
a starburst.
It's crazy and pretty. I need something on the cuticle though, right?
Not necessarily.
Hold on. We might have something. Let me see what we have here. We might have like diamond or something.
Diamonds. Oh.
We don't have diamond. We might do a little triangle stud.
Yeah, we like Becky. I don't know if she can afford diamonds though.
You see this? We might do the moon or the triangle on the cuticle.
Are those Arum or Marquee?
Okay. This right here are autumn. The bottom is autumn. The top is golden shadow, and then autumn.
And yes, never coat the top of your rhinestone.
No.
Just completely.
Not with Swarovski or Dreamtime crystal, because those stones are known for the really sparkly cut, and you don't want to cover up the cut. You only do it with cheap Chinese crystal. But with Dreamtime crystal or Swarovski, you don't do that. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see with the triangles. Okay, let me see. Oh, yes. Okay, triangle, and that will solve the problem, not like the any.
Everyone says no.
No triangle?
That might have been before. Remember?
No, I like the triangle. I don't like the moon. I don't like the moon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like the moon. But I like triangles.
Okay, they like the triangle too.
Oh yes. Ooh. I feel like an Egyptian queen.
Oh.
Ooh, fed me grapes. Ooh.
Feed you grapes.
Okay. So that will complete this look. And we need to seal this. I'm gonna do all. Usually I don't do everything on just one nail. Usually I jump back and forth, but I just want to show you so you're not confused. I now have to seal it. I have to seal it, so I need the crystal sealer pen. Oh, it's right here. I need this crystal sealer pen, and the head are in one end. Pour for needle. A lot of people have issue with finding the needle. You pour for needle and you twist for brush. Remember that all in one end. You twist for brush and you pour for needle. Don't forget that. A lot of people call Dreamtime and say, I cannot find the needles.
Understandably, we also had the same.
Yeah, for 2 years we have the same problems. Couldn't find the needles. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the needles to seal it because everything else is using glue, so you're safe. But for this line, I'm using gel, so I have to seal this or else it come up. I'm dropping the gel on top of the bead. Because the bead is what helps sealing it, so I'm dropping it on. Drop this on too. Here. Okay. And if I zoom in, you might see a little clop right here, like what you're seeing right now, little clop right here. But a normal human eye doesn't zoom into that much. It's about like this. This is what a human eye see, just as pretty. But you want it to stay on. You don't want it to come up, so you have to seal. Don't skip the sealing. If it come up, your client will lose faith on the crystal. Even if you see a little extra clop of gel here and there, as long as they on, they will come back and they will have more crystal on the nails. Hear this. See. Okay, don't have to seal everything. And then the bead, you can seal it if you like. I will show you how to seal the bead. For the bead, this is what I do. I take, because I already glue it, so it's already safe. But with stud, seal the stud, not seal the bead. With stud, I like to seal it even if you glue, because stud come up easier if you don't seal it. Now stone, you can glue it, it'll be fine. But with stud, it's made out metal and it's hollow. So I would like to seal it even if I use glue. So I will use matte. Okay. I put it on a palette. So matte top coat. And I don't know what matte you use, but this matte, whenever I use it, I don't see the difference on the background. See, I'm gonna put it on and show you, so you know what I'm talking about. I cover all of it, even outside the nail, even right here. I overlap it, so now it's all encased with matte. I'm curing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, complete cover. Ta-da! See, now I just need to put shine on it, and I'm good. Let's put some shine on it. Let's keep curing this. Where my shine? Okay, shined it. Can I take it out?
How does texture gel cure under stones?
Under stone, texture gel doesn't cure under stone. Remember what I tell you about the difference between glue and gels? Glue, it air dry, so it stick to the bottom of your stone. That's how glue is. That's why all this nail right here, I don't need to seal because I use glue. And glue is stuck onto the bottom of the crystal. Now, remember when I have education on gel, I told you that the bottom of the crystal not gonna get thick. That's not how gel works. Gel doesn't adhere the bottom of the crystal to the surface. What gel do is that it's grab. That's what gel do. That's why I say when you use gel for your crystal application, you have to seal it. Because people think that if they put gel on and they put on some crystal, the crystal gonna stick to the surface. That's not how gel works. Gel grab around the crystal like a prong like this. Let me show you. See gel, the bottom of this is irrelevant. Now the bottom of these stones are entirely adhere to the surface because I use glue. Now I use gel on this line because I can work with bead too. So that's why I use gel because it's faster for me. But the bottom of these stones are irrelevant. Remember that. What gel do is that it grab onto the side of the stone. That's why I have to seal it. See the side of the stone are coated with gel, just a side. So imagine that this is a crystal. This palette is a crystal, and my hand is a material. See the glue, it will stick right on here. That's how glue works. See, but gel, it will just lay on the gel, and you have to have gel on the side so it can grab onto the crystal. That's how gel works. It's grab. See the bottom here is irrelevant, but the gel on the side matters. So that's how gel works. Remember that. And people say, will you rather use glue or you rather use gel? I use both because there is a time to use glue. Like the crystal right here is big, it's bulky. I rather use glue so I feel safer. But with this line, with this bead right here, I have to use gel because I'm not gonna use glue and then put on this tiny little bead and have it stick on my brush. It's just very hideous if I use glue. So with bead, with caviar bead, and especially with line crystal, I like to use gel. But you see, when you use gel, you have to know how to seal. Because if you don't know how to seal, it will come out. That is one mistake that people have with gel and glue. And then sometimes people have gel product, but company that doesn't play nice, so they will take a gel and they will call it crystal glue. But then you have to kill it in LED light, and it confuses people.
Right.
They be like, "What? Your glue here in LED light?" That's how I know that people use the wrong product, because when they ask me, is your glue, do you cure your glue in the light? That is a wrong knowledge. Glue is oxygenate adhesive. It doesn't cure. Gel, only gel cure in light. See, glue, gel are entirely different elements. It depends on the process to make it, on the thermoset process, and on the ingredient they put in there. So remember, glue is totally different than gels.
All right, Jamie, you have a good rest of your day.
And then I gotta do something right here too. I don't know what, but that gotta be something on the side. Um, I'm not so sure if this is user error or what, but when I put matted over Teflon mat, it peel up. Can those not go together? Oh, I think they'll absolutely go together.
Well, they do two different things, though.
Yeah, it is. But Teflon mat is also considered a gel. My question will be if you put anything in between, like Teflon mat over, and then is that chrome on it, and then you put matted on, but they should stick together. That's also interesting. I don't know if that.
They wouldn't, because they do absolutely two different purposes.
Yeah.
Talking chemicals, they, because one of them
when we're done with this live, remember to remind me to charge the phone.
Sound went out, they said.
The sound went out? Oh, it's because the other camera might have issue. Is the camera okay?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Ask the people if because our camera gonna be okay. Ask the people if they can still see us.
Everybody's saying it's out. It's out. Wait, here comes it's back.
It's good?
I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it. Oh, it's good again. It's that's a magical touch.
My magical touch.
It's back? Okay, good. Okay, again, start with SS9. 2 SS9. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and 2 SS7. And remember, when I say I push the crystal, I put a little bit apart and I push them together. You might not see it. Yeah, leave a little gap and then push them together so they can help with the sealing process. Sealing process are very important.
We'll go over it. DM us, Hippie Love. We'll go over it there.
Okay, now add a little bead on. Okay, again. Okay. This again too. Another one. And make sure that I clean it a little before I cure. Okay. Good, cure. 1, 2, 3, take it out. And let's see if I want to do the same things or do a little bit different. I think the same things. 2 SS9, 2 SS7, 3 SS5. 1, 2. I need another one. Make sure everything is nice and aligned. Okay, let's stay for one more. 2. And beading. Make sure I clean my brush. Put this down, clean my brush. And start the beading process. Again here. Yeah, one more. See, one thing that I did different on these is that these lines are lower and it shows the top of the stone. These lines are close to the stone. It's a little bit different. I don't know if I can fix it. I still can move it because I just flashed here. Oh, I can move this line. Okay, I can fix it a little bit. Make it just a little bit better. So thankful I just flash cleared it so I can still move it. I just move the whole line though. Look at that. The whole line is clear, but I can move like the whole thing. See the whole thing moving. It's like a necklace. Like an actual necklace. Okay, I'm gonna clean it. I just cleaned it because I'm a little sloppy when I apply these beads. If you need it, you don't have to clean it. Okay, seem good now, Kia. Okay, after that, I'm gonna glue all the extra part in.
Extra parts?
Yeah, so this is Kia. It look better-ish.
That's what I say after working on the car.
Okay, yeah?
Got extra parts.
Extra part. Okay, now. Make sure that these first stone are right on and even. So it's not lopsided. Drain drop 6mm. Make sure it's in the middle. Okay, this look good. Now, let's do the left side first. And take out my marquise. I should take it out beforehand. Okay, good. Okay, another one. And then on the other nail, I'm just gonna do something minor. Okay, good, good. Okay, now triangles. Put one right here. And make sure that the puddle is a little high. So when you put the triangle on, cause it's hollow. The triangle is hollow. So make sure the puddle is a little high so it can soak in more gels, more glue. When I put it on, I use glue for this. Slide a little bit toward the right. Okay, let me show you how to seal. I'm using crystal sealer pen, and remember, I seal the glue first, the gel first. Squeeze just a little and distribute it out on top the gold bead, because the gold bead is surrounded by the crystal, so it's gonna help seal it on both sides of the gold bead. One, two, three. Take it out. This side too. One. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to start with matted. Okay, we're going to take matted out. And we're going to apply on top of the triangles. Okay. Mat it on. Yeah, remember when you work with gels, remember that it doesn't stick to the bottom. It grabs on around the crystal. Just understand that concept so it will help you work with bedazzle easier. Here this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see, you coat it with matte, so it's kind of camouflage with its background too. After you coat it, you can shine right back on. I forgot what my shine it is. Here. And another tricks to show you. Okay, now the end of this crystal, right, is very pokey. So if you want, you can take matted. Let me clean my brush so I don't have any shine on it. You can take matted and cake it on like this. Cake matted on, and here, 1, 2. There you go. So now it's seal the pokey in. Just another tip. Just for you to work with your client, because sometimes they don't like it pokey. Sometimes they deal with it. Just depend. Depend on how brave they are. Okay, now everything's done. I am gonna worry a little bit about these cuticles. I need something dramatic on these cuticles. Just minor, but dramatic. Let me see. Should I do the round? Ooh, I think I like the round with some diamond in it. And then some purple crystal will do onto the round. Oh no, some golden shadow crystal. Okay. Let me see. Maybe some glue. Okay, 1 dot in. Make it high. This is glue, by the way. Now drop your ring in. Ring are easy to seal. It's easy to apply and it's easy to seal because when you drop it in, right, you can cake it with glue. You can add a little more glue right here. And what happened is it's gonna go around the ring. It's gonna make sure it's nice and sealed. If you ever have problem with ring stud, the only problem is it might be a little catchy, but it's not gonna come off. Let me put on number 12, SS9, number 12, Golden Shadow, SS12. Fit right in. Now there's some ring stud that only fit in like SS9 because it's slightly smaller. I'm glad this ring fit SS12. It fit perfectly too. And you don't even have to seal it. ring are very easy to apply just because of its shape. So you have little puddle, and then you drop in little rings. Put a ring on it like that. Okay. And if it didn't seem like it have enough glue, or it seemed like the glue doesn't spread out well, then you add more in like that. So you drop a few more dot of glue in, and then you're ready for that big stone, that SS12 golden shadow right there. Beautiful. Okay. Some crystal glue dryer so it can seal the deals. Crystal glue dryer, take it out. Drop one here. Drop one here. Seal the deal. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. So this is our set. We're gonna do another set. Let me see. I thinking I wanna do this. I wanna go through this. This is cute. So I'm gonna teach this, and then we're gonna keep on going and keep on going. So this is gonna be the look of the second set, but I haven't do video on it, so I'm gonna do exactly like this, color and everything. But before that, let pause and let's take a picture of this, and we can post this live, because I want this to be a separate live, and then the next design gonna be a different live right next to it. That's why I call it a nail marathon.
So you're gonna stop now and then get up back on in about 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, about 10 minutes. Have to post and everything. Or actually like 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, you love the jellyfish? I have video for that too. Yeah, all of this are going to be in Florida. And not all of it, but many more. And they all salon ready techniques that take like 3 layers. That's it. And most of them you don't have to draw. You just have to apply layer on and do few little tricks to complete it, and that's it. Use a lot of special effects, a lot of cat eyes. Okay, so the first look, I don't know what to call it, but this technique is very interesting. It's beautiful background and clear spider gel. I might call it raindrop, or rainfall, or something like that. Give me a name. If you can find me a name, not for the design, for the technique, for the little lines like that on top of cool background. Okay, put all my brush in. Make sure my brush are clean. All we have is a few bottle polish. Now that's thing for everything. We have to, because time have changed and design is evolved. A French tip, you just not do it anymore. Okay, it's done. All right, now. Oh, this reminds me of Egyptian beetles. The color of the beetle is what inspired me. Okay. Limitless line. I don't know. Limitless line. Wonderlands. Stripe. Something with a stripe in it. like magical stripe or freestyle stripe. Stripers, clear striping technique. It's a clear striping technique. Spider stripe. It's a spider stripe technique. There you go. Spider stripe technique. Hi, it's now vertical bow.
Oh, nice.
Vertical spider rain. Oh, spider rain. Spider stripe. Elegant stripe. Mystic stripe. We need something that people can know. Easy to identify it. Unicorn lines. It depends though. What if my background doesn't have unicorn chrome on it? Okay. This one jumped up to 1 million views. I have no idea what happened. It's interesting. And then, oh, that mermaid design. Where is it? The mermaid design jumped up to 9 million. Oh, it's right here. You guys, I don't know what's happened. This design have jumped up to 9.4 million views. And it's keep going. It's gonna be 10 million views by today. This is the easiest design ever. It's like cat eye with stained glass gel and then clear texture gel. This cat eye right here. This teal cat eyes. And then I ombre it with stained glass gel number 8. Stained glass gel for the little blue right there. And then I top coat it. And then I use clear texture gel. You see it online on TikTok live. Clear texture gel on there. That's it. 9 million views. Crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's so simple. It's oh, that's what inspired me on salon technique. That's what make me think about it a little bit, because I mean, these are beautiful. See, these are beautiful. These are beautiful. You haven't seen this yet. These are beautiful. I mean, all the crazy design, but that one hit 9 million views. Is your cat eye very pigmented, or is that a color on the black on the back? No. My cat eye later on I will have see-through cat eye, but these cat eye are full cover. Meaning when you put the teal on, it's gonna be. Let me do it one finger so you can see it. I need nails. Oh, you managed to squeeze a little extra out of me last second.
Marathon day.
Okay, teal cat eye, and I am going to apply a little bit right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna magnetize it. Make sure that it's all condensed on the left side. And then you tilt it up and you head it down. So it's all nice and bright on the bottom. See that? In the bottom, you flip it over like this. Not like that, but like this. And you go down. See that? Now, on the right side, you just drag it in. See, the bottom have color too. It's exactly the teal color in it. So it's full cover for the cat eye. Oh, and then watch me do the circle. It's fun. Have to make sure that they both stick. And we're going to sandwich it. Flat. The bottom flat. 45-degree angle on the top. Going in. So you see the circle, and the 45-degree angle. Slowly flip it over to 90 degrees. We have a black hole design. Woo. Okay, I'm done. Now, ready for another design. I'm gonna get up here so I can post this design. It's gonna be about 5 minutes before I move to another live right away on the same page, Tino Shop. And it's gonna be another design. We're gonna do a few designs today. So I'm gonna get up. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in a little bit. I'm gonna post it and I come right back. Bye bye everyone. See you later in 5 minutes.